Alright, in this video, we're going to take a look at Map 11, Circle of Death and Destruction. So this is a level where we start to see, actually if I go here, I'll put this on Nightmare, and if we go to multiplayer items, a lot of people don't know this, but hello, there's a cyber demon. So if you played this level before, normally, even on Nightmare in single-player mode, you won't get that cyber demon. Now I'm going to switch this over to God mode. Just go through a few pieces here. First and foremost, if you're in multiplayer mode, you're going to want to find a safe respawn. You're going to do that by running to the top of these stairs and get rid of this imp. Ideally, if there was a way to draw him off there, you wouldn't have to deal with him, because, you know, he'll probably respawn and keep killing you or whatever. Not a big deal, but still. Alright, so this is a pretty good respawn point once you get rid of that imp. A couple other things worth mentioning. So when people respawn, because that's the idea of multiplayer, right? You have one person hang out in a certain area, and so the teammates can come back. All of them just messing around with all this stuff. Okay, another thing worth knowing about is there's an imp in here, and if you walk on this wall, you can supercharge. So that's another thing. Again, you're going to have one person in the respawn point. But this is where you first meet the Arch-Vile. At the same time, you can work your way around this carefully, around this, maybe blast. Now the Arch-Vile, if you're not familiar, he will resurrect other things, other demons, and whenever you see those flames come up, you have to get out of his line of sight. So that's kind of fun. Anyway, once you have the plasma, again, your respawn point, damn, he's going to get over here. So, you know, you'll die a bunch of times, you'll show up in this respawn point. You can go out that way, or you can go out this way, dropping here. So this is probably a better way to come back out. So you do have to grab that blue key, and you want to grab the plasma. And of course that imp will respawn. You can pretty see, might take a little bit of damage, but you'll get over there. The next point of interest on this map is right down here. So this will only open up, I think, once you get the blue key. So there's no avoiding that. You gotta get the blue key. But once you get up here, you grab a lot of cells. Look at that, we're maxed out on cells. And if you do this jump correctly, you can, in fact... Oof, well, I missed the red key. I don't know how I did that, but oh, that's because of this doofus, probably. So yeah, if you can somehow make that jump and grab the red key, that is nice. Anyway, you're probably going to get blasted to smithereens in here, but theoretically, right here, right? Okay, right here's the switch. So like you would teleport over there, grab the red key, and immediately head over here to get the switch. But likely, I can't even stay on the platform. Once you have that red key, you want to hit the switch here, but it doesn't matter. You can hit it from down here. Now, I will mention one thing. So if you hit that switch, you can hit it from down there. Oh my goodness, I'm just trying to please sit down while I conduct my business. Why can't you attack the other people? It's not just me, you know. Okay, so we have all of this. What was I even talking about? Oh yeah, so that lowers this platform. Now, this doesn't count. Oh my goodness. Unlike a couple of previous maps that hit, he is okay, so obviously a lot going on here. But again, you have that respawn point, so that helps a little bit. Just to review that part, when you come out of the respawn point, you're going to fall right here on this platform, and you're going to come up these steps. Okay, so that's So assuming you got the red key, which I guess I still need to kind of do, so let me just do that. The little opening, by the way, as a reference point is just to the left of the stage. Remember, you won't see that opening unless you've gone up and gotten the. That. Okay, this time. Look at that. He does this every time. Actually, I don't know if you can grab the red key. He's perfectly just lined up. He's on your ass like white on rice. Okay. All again. Okay. Don't bother me. Yeah, he's just hanging out right here. So, like, theoretically, you have to get that red key somehow. I suppose with multiplayer, maybe you'll start chasing the other person. Anyway, so you need the red key. So we're just going to pretend that we have the red key. So once you have that red key, you can go down to this door. And I'm going to say give all. Oh, I do want to point out one thing, though. Okay, that's what I was trying to do. Alright, so there is kind of a cheat, which we don't really play with. There's an SR50 jump that you can do, so we don't want to do that as part of our completionist and our little group. But you can theoretically on a speed run, you can SR50, right? You can lower that platform like I showed you. These guys don't respond. They do not really. So as I was saying before, I'm constantly interrupted. What we need to do here is get into the red door. But I was pointing out that we're not going to do that on our runs as part of our completionist stuff. But you can SR50, which I can't do because I'm on a Nintendo Switch with a joystick, which is one reason why we're not doing it. If you're doing the mouse and keyboard, you can shortcut this by hitting that switch right. Well, actually, that's not cheating. If you pull that off, that would count. I mean, come on. You took a rocket hit and got blasted on there. That was pretty cool. But ordinarily, you can't make that jump on a joystick, as far as I can tell. So that basically takes you to the end of the level. All right, so we're not doing that. Instead, we're going to go down here to the red door. You have plenty of plasma. And you're going to want to grab that invincibility. So you're going to do that by hitting this little cracked wall here. And I'm already in God mode, of course. So then you'll just make your way back out here. So again, the invincibility, obviously. And then you're going to step onto this platform. So again, if you're doing the SR50, what I would call the SR50 kind of cheat here, which we're not doing, then you could just pass the level right away. Without the level kind of as intended, you would have to go. So once you get down here, yeah, you can't look at this. You can't even break through this wall because so you somehow just finagle your way through here, and from there you're kind of in the home stretch. Scare everybody out of the all these creatures out of the way. But again, you have your plasma if you can live long enough to use it. Then, right there. And as soon as you hit that switch, you gotta get up here before that goes back down. Here. Then, so one more quick time. I'll just do it without the dumb, stupid monsters. Just kind of go through the route really quickly. Okay, so you start here. Immediately go hit your respawn point by going to the top of these stairs. Oh, well, it didn't go up far enough. Go all the way up, and there you go. Trigger this. Come in here. You just have to manage the one imp, and that's it. So he might pop up here. So as people die, one person stays here, but you're going to respawn, and most likely you're going to want to run down here, well, onto that platform, and then you run over here. You shouldn't really take too much damage at that point. Okay, so again, you can swing around here and grab the supercharge. And that should give you enough health to hopefully fight your way around here to survive long enough to grab the plasma, the key, and then you can blast this arch vial or just get the heck out of there. Alright, so then at that point, you gotta head over here to this side because that door's opened up. So you go over here, and then somehow, theoretically, you can go like this, grab the red key, hit this switch, and go over here. Much more difficult when the cyber is there. You don't even need to worry about the blue door. So you can skip all that, and then the next order of business is to simply go to the red door. Oh yeah, way over here. Go to the red door, grab the invul back there. You can hit the switch here. So again, if you're not doing the cheat jump, you might as well just do it here. Grab there, and then you're to the end. You gotta go to that room, hit that switch, make it to this room before the stairs go back up, and then the exit is back there.